This video will briefly explain what I need you to do for the guided lecture notes and how you're going to access the eText for this book. The first thing you're going to want to do is click on the Guided Notes tab on the left and print up the guided lecture notes. If you notice in this particular instance, Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 notes are optional as they are review material. Most of you should already know the material. If you're not comfortable with the material, I highly recommend printing out these sections and filling them out just as you would the rest of the chapter's notes. To get a guided notebook, click on the section, and these are what the guided notes look like. You'll print this out, and anywhere you see a blank, you're going to need to write in the answers. Be sure to show all of your work, box your final answers, and make sure your writing is clear enough for me to be able to grade your work. One suggestion I might have is to purchase a 3-ring binder, print up all the notes at the beginning, put the 3-hole punches through the notes, and put them into the 3-ring binder. Remember, when you come in to take a test, you will need to turn in the notes for the corresponding exam. So for example, for the second exam, you will be turning in sections 6.1 through 6.5. I will grade the notes and you can pick them up the following week. So start by printing up the notes for each one of the sections that you need. The way that you're going to fill in the notes is going through the eText. The second video in this section clearly describes how to get into the eText, but just as a brief overview, click on the eText and get into your eText book. When you're into the eText, the first thing I like to do is make sure I fit the view to the page by clicking this button, Fit to Page. I choose the chapter and the section that I need to do. The things to know is prerequisite material. This is not something you have to do for this section. What this is making sure you're ready for the section. So you might want to watch a video or look at these brief objectives to see, are you ready? Do you know what you need to know? If you're having difficulties in a section, this is a wonderful place to come. You can click to the next page or previous page either using the bars on the side or up here on top using the arrows right here. Go through these one by one. You can either click on the individual objectives or you could just go ahead and advance page by page. Notice you can click on the different things to get definitions. There will be problems in videos that you can click on. You can even click on this bottom right audio phone right here and they'll read the page to you if you want to listen to it rather than to read. As you're going through this is how you're going to fill in your guided notebook. Your guided notebook asks questions that are directly answered on this page right here. Go through the entire section's worth of notes on the ebook and complete your guided lecture notes for each section. Make sure that you're using all the advantages such as clicking on the videos.
Click on an expression to see how it can be simplified. We're dividing two exponential
and you can see instructors will work through the problems for you. So, to complete the guided lecture notes in the eText, you're going to print the guided lecture notes from this page right here in the My Math Lab shell, navigation's on the left. You're going to click the Read eText button, get to your eText, go to the proper chapter and section, and advance through each page, filling in the blanks in those lecture notes as needed. These lecture notes are absolutely key to you learning the material and succeeding in this course. You will turn in the lecture notes to my office or the math front desk before the due date of the exam. I will grade them and you can pick them up the following week. Please let me know if you have any questions.